This is the new panel, master franchise panel, where you can see different kind of blocks. Also in the top you can see what kind of users, patients, orders you have, and finished orders. And in this block you can filter by user, by data, and you can see how many units they make. Okay. But also you can give a target max of data, and you can filter by month, by day. And after that, with the other side, you have another panel that you can filter. You can see the volume, but also you can see what kind of immobilizations they are making. And if you hover it, you can see how many units. Okay. Well, you can close it and open, and in the last down area you can see last orders, last patients, last users, etc. Well, here we are going to show you how to create clients. So this panel, select and add client. Right now we are going to create a client below this master franchisee. So we have to introduce a user, that is an email. Every profile has their own, or every role has their own email address and user, because everyone has their own panel. So personal info, you put the name, it's the only thing that you have to introduce, obligatory, and the rest, it's if you want to do it, it's okay. Permissions, it's where you choose the permissions. Here also you have active or not active. In this case, if you want to parent, you have to parent below somebody. In this case, it's below the master franchisee and the group. We are going to decide what role do you have. In this case, we can choose master franchisee client. Okay, every client below the master franchisee, you have to create a master franchisee client, and all the iPad users and everything have to be inside this franchisee client. So you can enter you have to enter the address and save it. Okay, so once you save it, you will see that the message is the client is saved already. So you can go back to client. So in client you see that this client below the master franchisee is already created. Okay, master client. So you go inside. We are going to create another. Well, you can see that it's the franchisee client. Okay, so what we are going to do now is to create the users of iPad or iPhone users inside, and in manufacturer users in case that you need to create a manufacturer user inside. So we need to introduce a new email for this user. Choose language and choose time zone, that we can put the same than before, Los Angeles, and that's it. Save it and move. Well, sorry, move to personal info. You have to put the name. That's it. And after that, the rest doesn't matter. You have to go to permissions. Permissions, you choose what kind of user. So it means iPad. So it means iPad, iPhone, and select the parent. And in this case, you have to select the client that we created before, because everything is going to be below this master client, below the master franchisee. So you choose and select. You will see the client selected. So take the address and enter the same address or the address that you need, and save it. Okay. So right now we already created a software user that we say iPad or iPhone. Okay, inside of the master client that it's below the master franchisee for that region. Okay. And right now, well, I can see if you go inside, you see client, you see the user that we have to be created right now. And if you go to inside, you are going to verify all the permissions that we add here, that like an iPad user client. It's remember again, it's iPad iPhone. Okay. So what you're going to do is create a new client, manufacturer client inside this master client. So we need to write a new email for this user, language, time zone, the same. We can put Los Angeles again, and personal info, well, just the name. That's it. And permissions, we have to introduce what kind of permission. In this case, we are going to create a manufacturer. Sorry, manufacturer, and select parent below to the client that we created before. So select the client, and that's it. If you don't want to have your own production center, you can parent this manufacturer to the master franchisee, and the master franchisee is going to be the who is going to produce the mobilizations. So save it, and we already generate the manufacturer client that is below of the master client. So you go to inside the client edit options, you will see that you have to be created in the clients the two profiles, the two roles, the manufacturer and the user, and you create as much as you need for the inside of every client, or also you can create different kind of clients inside of every master client. And you can verify inside the permissions of every client what the role is and what the parent is. In orders, you can see all the orders of your clients. Okay, you can filter if it's pending or finished or discarded, downloaded, processed, etc. Okay, um, and with all the information, client information, patient, type of injury, serial number, state, and the data when was created, just to well to follow the activity of your clients. And for the other side, you have the calendar. Well, in this calendar, it's a little bit to see in a calendar what your clients are going to do. Okay, it's another way to visualize uh, the activity of your clients, and fast view also in the filtering if it's processed, running, etc., and filter by day, month. Well, it's another view that I think can be useful when you to visualize what is going to happen in this week or next week or whatever, when the production it's working pretty decent. Also, if you hover it, you can see user type. You can get information on it. If you put it by day, and you can manage it. Another way to see the processes.